Hey everyone, welcome to the Substitutes. I'm Gaurav, that's Omar, and that one's Majid. Today, we're going to be having a look at Manchester United's transfer window this summer. It's weird. Seems new, looks old, has weird feelings. What the hell's going on? To find out, we recruited our two resident Manchester United suckers. And for that, first, we're going to turn to Majid to find out. Majid, this summer started with the glorious pursuit of Frankie De Jong, one of the youngest, hottest central midfield prospects in Europe. Where are we today, and what are your thoughts on Frankie De Jong and Manchester United's pursuit of said transfer target?
Frankie De Jong has joined Wesley Snyder, Elvis Presley, and Tupac in Jamaica. They're all just chilling and enjoying some, I don't know. Um, Number one, I just want to mention for FDJ, good for the player. He shouldn't take a pay cut from any institution. If you've agreed to something, are anti-work, work reform. Secondly, it should serve this entire FDJ saga should serve as a reality check for the club, but it won't because it shows how desperate this club is just for a signature. It's really weird how desperate they were. It also shows a fundamental flaw in their recruitment. Yani from step day zero to today, there have been leaks, rumors. There's still no signature. We're hearing about the players' personal reasons. We're hearing about the club's reasons. We're hearing about the third parties' reasons. It's just been an ish show from day zero. It's really weird. The last point I want to make with regards to at least United and FDJ is there may be a plan with ETH, the new manager, but there doesn't seem to be much planning. So if you didn't get FDJ, what about going to option B, option two, option whatever? It seems like they just kind of like stuck on him and are stuck on him forever. I don't know.
Like all my exes, man. Like all my exes. Now, Omar, Omar, there have been other signings though this summer. You've got Lisandro Martinez, who's joined the club. You've got Christian Eriksen, fresh off a heart attack, ready to have a couple of more with you guys. And at the
True.
same time, we've also got Malacia, who actually impressed very much against Liverpool. So, Omar, are these signings signs of better things to come? Or are we just seeing a bit of a rerun of the past?
Look, I these players definitely have improved the squad, but when you actually examine the squad, it's a bit weird. We offloaded Tellez and brought in Malacia. Tellez was a failed signing. Fair enough. You want to bring in some young blood? I'm okay with that. Right. We move into Martinez. We did need a center back. He's 5'9". He needs to prove himself. He played horribly against Brentford and arguably even against Brighton. He had few good moments, a lot of bad moments. Against Liverpool, he was a rock, but jury's out to be seen. Let's see. Let's see what it's about. Like the stats say, he's good. Whereas Eriksen, he's a quality signing. I can't say no, but if you look at how many midfielders we actually have, it's a lot. Like whether it's 6, 8s, or 10s, right? You've got Fred, McTominay, Eriksen, Bruno, now Casemiro, the Donny van de Beek. You have to sell one. And apparently we're selling James Garner, which makes no sense to me. Whereas McTominay has been so inconsistent. Regardless, there are other signings that we probably should make. We need a striker. That's desperate. We need a right back. We probably need to get rid of Wan-Bissaka. It's like Ralph Ranić said, we need open heart surgery. There's so many problems with this squad. I don't actually know if these are the right signings or not. Like we need a lot more. And it's just, yes, they played well, but it's one game. You can't judge them on one game. Fine, it was Liverpool, but you can't judge them on one game. We need a lot more. Right back, strikers, wingers, all of it. I don't know if we're going to do it in one window. And it just seems so disorganized. Going back to Majid's point on FTJ, our second option was Rabiot.
It's a pretty good analogy for ineffective planning. All right.
Yeah.
Now, something I think all Manchester United fans can agree on is Casemiro's a fucking good player. Majid, I want to understand from you, someone who's quite cynical at the best of times, what do you think about the Casemiro signing? Is this a change in the transfer strategy? Is this an improvement? Or are you seeing this as just symptomatic of something else?
This Casemiro signing would have been super impressive 1 year ago. I'm not joking. If instead of Ronaldo, you had signed Casemiro instead, there would have
I
been
agree.
something to build on. It's 1 year too late. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing is, it is a solid signing. Fundamentally speaking, like, it's a good stock you're buying into, but at the price where it is and how much more further up it has to go, that I still am a little bit skeptical. I would personally, I like value investing, diversifying, and getting young. Get 7 players for that price, because humans, there's an X factor with humans. For all of their proven, there's always injuries and moving to a different country and culture and language. There's a lot of X factors that you can't necessarily, so you might as well just buy young, keep guys like Garner and stuff, and sell the older guys and just fully rebuild, accept what you are and move on. But he is a solid signing. He is definitely 1 year too late. If he had signed with Ronaldo and Casemiro, or just replace Ronaldo, that would have been a game changer. Um, he may be, along with all the mentions that Omar said, he may be a reason United stick to the top 6. Until the Brentford game, 2 games into the season, top 6 was a question. It was top 10 now. He might be, along with the other guys, the reason they stay competitive, but I don't think they will be competing for titles or trophies. They will stay competitive, but they will not be competing.
That is actually a pretty fair assessment. And I had never thought about the whole Casemiro instead of Ronaldo thing until you mentioned it. But that is just FYI, Manchester United, if you're looking for scouts or someone to direct your transfer strategy, Majid's available. He has no commitments. He also is never going to have any female commitments. So very much available and willing to work very hard. Going back to Omar. Omar, I really want you to sum this up for me. It's been a crazy window. There's been a lot of ups. There's been a lot of downs. You've had some good signings. You've had some surprising signings. How do you feel, buddy?
I feel like the last 10 years have finally caught up to me. I am very cynical about it. I mean, I think that's a whole nother video in itself, and let us know if you guys want us to do it. But like, it's been a disaster. I just feel 4 managers have come through, many different signings, many different philosophies, and we just inherit squads from previous managers, and it's just a mess. I don't see it being any different. I like Erik ten Hag, but there were some questionable choices, questionable people to go after. Rabiot, I forgot the striker's name. Thankfully, I blocked it from my memories. The guy who was kind of racist. So it's just.
I'll remind you, Manchester United were deep into Arnautovic.
Arnautovic, thank you for reminding me of that. I thought I got rid of it. I don't feel great about it, to be honest. Look, I think Casemiro is a great signing, and from what I've seen from our existing signings, 2 bad games from 2 of them. One of them played well in the third, and all of the other ones also played quite well. Still too early to tell, but if we don't have something in place, if we don't have a transfer strategy that shows, like, just an example of what Liverpool did with Salah, Klopp was after a striker, and they're like, no, I think we can get you someone else like Salah. And look what happened. There's no direction from the club like that. So until that changes, I don't see what's going to change at Manchester United. I'm not hopeful. And I'm happy to be proven wrong, but I don't know if I will.
I will be hoping you are never proven wrong. Now, that's it from us. That's it from Omar and Majid as well. Please like and subscribe. Let us know if this is the kind of content that you want to see more of. Share your views on whether or not Manchester United should pursue Majid as a transfer guru. This is The Substitutes. It's been our pleasure. Take care and enjoy your week.
Cheers, guys.
Inshallah, inshallah.